I'm Adam, I'm from Australia and I'm 55. I have a follicular non-Hodgkin lymphoma. I had immunotherapy drugs and I also had chemo. Not aggressive chemos, but they were enough to mess me about, and so did the immuno drugs. I've often believed in, followed and researched holistic remedies even before I was diagnosed. I was first diagnosed in 2017, and so over that time I've had a lot of time to research. It's not an aggressive cancer, but I'm told I'll never get rid of it, I have to live with it, which never sat well with me. So yeah, I've researched a lot. I come across Mexico a year or so ago, and then how I found, then I sort of stopped looking, but then a friend of mine mentioned a friend of hers had been, and she said to recommend Mexico to me. So I said, why didn't you tell me? So then straight away I started researching it again, and then just before I came, a few months ago, I was on an immunotherapy drug, oral drug, messed me about too much. I just said, that's it. Then they were talking about opening up the borders in Australia because of COVID, and I was pretty much on the next flight out to try to do this. So I researched enough, researched other places, and there was something about the Immunotherapy Institute that felt right. I even looked at other countries, but I just had the right feeling. Just gave me the right feeling, so I went with it. Gabrielle, she was fine. She was nice. You know, coming from Australia, I've been to Latin America a few times. You know, the different countries through Latin America, some are really good, some are, you know, quite grungy, if you would put it that way. So before I come here, I had pretty much faith it was going to be all right, but you still never, I didn't know. And then, so I'm here, I've enjoyed Tijuana, enjoyed the experience, met a few people. Chemotherapies, which is pretty much everyone, that messes you about. So I've had there's been no side effects of any of the treatments that I've had. I would highly recommend it to anyone. But my situation is a bit different because it's not an aggressive cancer, and I had quite a while to make up my mind and research. I imagine someone with aggressive cancer, they don't quite get that luxury. It didn't take long. I felt that it's probably better. It's a nice smaller clinic. It's just as professional, I guess, it's more personal. I put it down to, I imagine, than one of the big ones, or comparing it to a hospital. The staff were all good. The doctors were good, although I really dealt with Dr. Alfonso. Yeah, it's clean. I never quite understood it all. Just knowing that every day you're doing something and it's working, and I have visual proof with the lumps in my neck, so that's they've definitely come down. So, like I've said, the proof will be in the next few weeks or coming months how well it worked. But other than that, I'm very pleased with it.